Isaza. Isaza got a 10-year sentence for killing 24-year-old Dustin Ledford back in July of 2009. She had meth as well as 3 times the legal limit of alcohol in her system when she was arrested. Weekend will shake up. Hey, Chip.
Hey, Nordia. About half and half for the weekend. Today, the sunny part, the summer part. Lots of heat, lots of humidity shaping up for the rest of the day today. We'll see some rainfall coming in tonight and lasting for the first part of the day on Saturday, and then it is smooth. We're getting ready to head into will be hard to beat. Pollen count remaining extremely high at 106. The air quality index itself in the moderate range at 50. Noon. Details on that coming up.
All right, we'll look forward to it. Thank you, Chip. The Labor Department issued a weaker than expected jobs report. U.S. employers added 96,000 people stopped looking for work. With the conventions over, President Obama and GOP nominee Mitt Romney are hitting the campaign trail today.
And the truth is, it will take more than a few years for us to solve challenges that have been built up over decades.
The Obama administration says today's unemployment report shows the U.S. economy is beginning to recover from the worst downturn since the Great Depression. But Mitt Romney is slamming the president on the numbers. He says it's clear his policies aren't working and that he hasn't lived up to his promises.
I saw the promises last time. Those are promises he did not keep. And the American people deserve to know why he did not keep his promises.
Both candidates are holding rallies in Iowa and New Hampshire today. They're both expected to talk about why they're the right choice to get the economy back on track. Tara Mergener for CBS News, the White House.
At noon, we'll check back in with Chip to see how our weekend will fare. He says it's a bit.
For what? No, that's all right. I was going to say 100, but I'm 200?
That's great. Ben, Nordia, David, Jonathan, Ben, Mr. Cagle, 2 youngsters. Luther used to actually work for Ben.
Really?
Ben worked for Luther. I'm not sure how it worked out.
Luther never worked for me. We worked together, didn't we, pal?
That's right, as a team, didn't we?
That's right.
Some guy by the name of Dickers called me from somewhere up north. He wanted an interview on the phone, and I gave it to him. He said, "Here, you've won some awards for finding dogs."
I will.
That was a good news blip they did at CBS. Gadzooks.
You caught that, didn't you?
Only 2,319,728 at last count.
Which one are we on here?
They'll probably switch. We'll start out on that one. If you want to answer a question directly, look at that. 2 shot on 2, 3 shot on 4.
I didn't have a prepared statement, but I've never had that anyway.
You don't have to worry about that. You're an old radio guy. What day was he at his rep? April 19th?
30.
Was it the 19th? Just say April.
Put the shots at the end.
5 seconds.
5 seconds, stand by.
Standing by.
Quick and to the point. You're watching WDEF News 12 at noon, live in HD with Nordia Adams. Chip Chat with Webb. And Sunny 92.3 Luther.
Welcome back to WDEF News 12. It's at noon. It's our pleasure each day to get to work with one of the legendary broadcasters in radio and television. That, of course, being Luther. But back in April, we almost lost another legendary broadcaster. We're talking about our friend Tommy Jett. Bad car wreck back in April. Big benefit going on tomorrow to help out Tommy Jett and some medical expenses. Here with details on that's my buddy Ben Cagle. Ben, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on, Chip.
Before we get started on that, you used to be the general manager here at WDEF Radio, and you worked with that guy over here for a long time.
A lot of memories coming
A lot of memories indeed. You and Tommy Jett have known each other for probably longer than anybody.
Tommy and I go back 40, that's the late 60s. I think that would be 42, 44 years. I was there when Tommy found out he was a diabetic back in the 60s.
Right.
And I have two blood brothers, and I also have a third brother.
Right.
I consider Tommy Jett my other brother.
And he considers you the same thing. I can promise you that. Back in April, horrible wreck that almost took Tommy's life. Thankfully, that did not happen, but during the course of getting fixed up from that wreck, Tommy sustained some other medical issues, and the bills kept mounding up.
And they're still mounting.
And they really still are. So you and Craig Tyndall, some other folks have gotten together and put together a big benefit. It's coming
Benefit tomorrow night. It's going to be Manker Patton Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to invite everyone to come on out and support this, because Tommy Jett has been around for a long time, but he has spent his entire life helping other people. It would be impossible for me to sit here and name the number of people that he has helped in his lifetime. The list would be too long. Thousands of dollars that Tommy has raised helping other people, because that's who he is.
Right.
And Tommy is in a situation right now to where he needs our help.
And he has helped, as you said, not only thousands of individuals, but if you were to assemble a list of charities, it'd be as thick as the phone book. So the benefit tomorrow night at the Manker Patton Tennis Center, tell us exactly what's going to be there and who's going to be there.
Well, Jimmy Tallwater's going to be there. Just legendary. I know Jimmy's been around forever. When Jimmy Tallwater plays guitar, I am just completely knocked out. Who can put a guitar behind his head and play it like that?
Right.
No one in this town. I think that everything is still the same here. On the list of people, the beaters, of course, everyone knows.
Sure.
That group. I'm checking to make sure that the list is still the same here. Charlie Yates, Summer Hollander, Tom Caven, Tim Starnes. The local talent that has banded together on this thing is absolutely outstanding.
Pretty much any musician who doesn't have a paying club gig tomorrow night is going to be there.
Yeah.
Providing entertainment. There'll be food, there'll be drinks, there'll be, you name it, it's going to be there. Again, the tickets are only, what, $50 a piece?
Yeah. And if there's anyone out there that, Tommy's been around for a long time, there may be some young people here that don't, well, who's Tommy Jett? You can give money on this thing knowing that you're helping someone who has spent his entire life helping other people.
Right.
So if you don't know who Tommy Jett is, you can give knowing that you're supporting a very, very worthwhile cause.
No doubt about it. If you don't know who Tommy Jett is, you youngsters, it's time you found out. Go to TommyJett.com. You can find full details on tickets there. It starts tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, at the Manker Patton Tennis Center down by UTC. Again, TommyJett.com, or you can call 802-9130. Ben, thanks so much, sir. Pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
We hope you will stick around. We've got Luther's community calendar. That is coming up right around the corner.
Luther, if I had your money, I would just burn all of it. Come on. You got to be joking. Well, thank you. Give me a hug. I don't want to hand that. I get her makeup all
His
the
wife's
time.
right over here. He's not going to face anything like that.
Did you get a picture?
You guys are great.
Always, Luther.
Good.